How much did you score in 2024?
2024 overall I got 60 percentile, like horrible, for like you can't convert any of the B school, and I didn't get any shortlist for even interviews.
That must have been like a tough time, right? So how did you motivate yourself to again take CAT?
2024 when I passed out from my college, I was even a personal trainer, so I'm into bodybuilding as well. I have participated and I have won even NPC Mr. Karnataka 2024. So that mindset which was there in bodybuilding, it helped me in my CAT journey as well.
What is the one thing that you liked about Cracku?
So the one thing I liked about Cracku is study room. I relied heavily on the study room. So I have solved like more than 3,000 questions in Quants from study room only.
So how are you able to motivate yourself? What is basically the motivation to do MBA? Hi everyone, I'm very happy to have Shivam here with us. He is a Cracku student who improved his percentile significantly. And his story actually inspired me quite a lot. So we got him to our office and I wanted to know about his story. So Shivam, can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah. Hi, myself Shivam Thakur. I have recently participated in all the MBA exams and I've scored very well in OMETs as well as CAT. I joined Cracku in the month of May, and from that time I have stayed with Cracku till the end, and even for the GTPI also I took Cracku only, and I've scored very well in all the MBA exams, and it has improved me. In 2024 CAT, I scored not very well and I could not convert any of the B school. But in 2025, after joining, whatever I expected, I got beyond, like uh, it was far beyond what I imagined I'll get, and I scored very well in all the exams.
So starting off, how much did you score in your 10th and 12th?
In 10th, I had 95%. In 12th, I had 78%.
Okay, that is slightly on the lower side, right?
Yeah.
It would have been better if it was above it. And where did you do your undergraduation?
Undergraduation, I did in Bangalore in Dayanand Sagar College. That was some tier 2 to tier 2.5 college.
Okay, is it an engineering college?
Yeah, it was an engineering.
Okay, so then you are an engineer. When did you graduate from engineering?
I graduated in 2024.
2024. Did you work anywhere after 2024?
No, I did not work anywhere.
So you have like gap year also.
I have gap year also.
So you have like close to 2 years gap year.
Yeah, so actually you might not be knowing this. So I joined engineering in 2019.
Okay.
And I should have passed out in 2023.
Okay.
But I took one extra year to
Okay.
complete it. So I graduated in 2024.
Okay.
And then I had another 2 years of gap.
Okay. Yeah. That must be stressful for you, right?
Yeah, it was very stressful for me.
Okay. Good. That's okay. So, and then you started preparing for CAT in 2024. Was it the first time you were taking CAT or you took it in 2023 also?
In 2024, I took it first time.
First time. And you're preparing for it full time, right?
Yeah, I was preparing for it full time.
Yeah. And you scored not very well. How much did you score in 2024?
2024, overall, I got 60 percentile. And being a gem person, it was like horrible, for like you can't convert any of the B school, and I didn't get any shortlist for even interviews.
So what do you think happened? What do you think went wrong on the day of the examination? Were you expecting a better score or what happened?
So I was usually going through the videos and solving through the videos only. I was not taking any mocks, and I did not know the concept of mocks. Like people take mocks also before the exam. So just like that, I prepared normally from different sources. And when the CAT exam came, that time the questions were far more difficult than what I was solving in practice. So because of which I panicked. Even the LIDA section was horrible for me. But maths, somehow I tried to score, but there also so much negative marks went that I end up scoring 50 percentile in Quants.
Yeah. That must have been like a tough time, right?
Yeah, that was a very tough time for me.
So how did you motivate yourself to again take CAT?
So again, after some time, I was in CAT in 2024 when I passed out from my college. I was even a personal trainer, so I'm into bodybuilding as well.
But
So with that, I was pursuing my studies as well. So that mindset which was there in bodybuilding, it helped me in my CAT journey as well. So the consistency which I used to follow there, I tried to put in same, but this time whatever the mistake I did in my 2024 CAT exam, I tried to avoid that. And upon that, I got like I was very active on Reddit also. So there I got to know that Cracku is a good coaching. So I thought of joining. And they usually have little tougher mocks than the usual. So that was the best thing for me, because when I faced the CAT exam, I got to know that it is more difficult what I was practicing. So on May 7th, I guess I joined the Cracku, the 7-month program. And then I started preparing again for that. And this time I stayed consistent throughout. Like every day I was studying for around 8 to 10 hours.
Very nice.
And then throughout, like in November, I gave the CAT exam. And then in December, I even gave the OMETs, like all the OMETs, NMAT, SNAP, ZAT, everything I gave.
What was the first exam that you gave? Was it CAT or did you take NMAT before CAT?
No. I first exam was CAT only.
Okay. And how was your mindset in November? What was the percentile that you were expecting? Because you scored around 60 percentile in 2024, right?
Yeah.
Basically, one of the things I always tell people is because you have to dream big. Okay. Like personally, I also, okay, I am also like slightly risk averse. So I don't set high targets. I always tell myself that if I hit this much, that's okay. If I hit this much. But later I realized it should not be like that. You have to first believe that you can hit high. Okay. So the reason I'm saying that is because I'm just trying to picture myself in your shoes. Okay, if you have scored 60 percentile, okay, and your 12th is not very good. I don't know your UG marks.
UG marks is also in 6 only.
Yeah, because you had one extra year and all.
Yeah.
So at that time, it would be very demoralizing. Okay, so 1 year later, you put in full effort this time. You are studying properly, very regularly, consistently. But what was your mindset in November, like say 2 weeks before CAT?
So that time I was usually taking a lot of mocks.
Hmm.
So when you give mocks and when you score up to expectation or little below also expectation, you can get to know like, okay, what marks I'll be expecting in CAT.
Good.
So I started mocks as one mistake. What I did was I didn't start mocks very early. Like I started my preparation in May, so I should have taken mock in at least June or July. But I started taking mocks in month of August or something. But I stayed like I was usually taking around 1 week, one mock per week, and I kept doing that. So last 2 weeks before the CAT, I was scoring decent in mocks. So that time I got to know that okay, I'm going to score either 95 to 99 percentile. I'm
Nice.
going to score there.
Okay, very good, man. Very inspiring also. Okay, good. And on the day of the, which slot were you in on the day of the examination?
I was in second slot.
Second. That's the best slot, right? What do
Yeah,
you think?
that was the best slot. Initially, they got to know that it's the most difficult slot, but when the results came out, they told like it's not that difficult slot.
No, in general, I feel like slot one, it is the first slot. There is always more stress. Okay. Slot three, you have to wait like forever. Okay. 4:30 p.m. is like waiting forever, and people get tired just by the waiting. Okay. And there's so much information that is coming. Slot two, I always feel is perfect. Okay. You can sleep properly and you'll get some information, but not a lot of information. So to take the examination, I always feel slot two is better to take the examination, but ignoring the difficulty of this particular year, I think it was slightly on the easier side, but even ignoring that, I always feel slot 2 is slightly better.
Yes, so slot 2 was helping me because even my sleep schedule was accordingly. Like I used to wake up at 9. So if it was slot 1, then it would have been very difficult for me.
Good. So on the day of the examination, what was your mindset when you were going into the center? You were nervous or you were confident? How are you feeling?
So in this thing, my failure side has helped me a lot. So because the threshold was very low, like I scored 60 percentile. So I thought like whatever is there, I'll score above 80 percentile. And that time I didn't keep much expectation. See, when I was preparing for CAT, that time I thought I have to score 99. I was practicing it according to a 99 percentile only. But when the exam day came, that time I calmed myself. Like even if you score 80 also, it's an improvement. So I went with a very calm mind. And even I saw a lot of your videos, like what to do before exam, how to calm your mind, how to be away from all the thoughts, and how to get out. You have to go to temple and other places to get your thoughts out. So I was watching all those videos. I just calmed myself, and it went good. Like I didn't panic at all.
Very nice. Excellent. So immediately after coming out, you knew that you did well or you were nervous?
I knew I did well.
Very
Only in LIDA section I was not very sure because you never know like if the answer is correct or not. But otherwise, VRC and QA, I was sure that I did.
Good. So once the response sheet came, I think you would have been like pretty happy.
Yeah, I was happy with that. First, I put in Cracku only. I got to know like how much I'm scoring.
Okay, very good. Then when you're preparing for interviews, again you would have some like this course, right? I have 2 years gap year. I have like I took 5 years for completing my B.Tech. How did you handle all of that? Because again, you'll have some negative thoughts, right?
Yes.
Some underconfidence with respect to your profile.
And upon that, all the students, those who were preparing with me, because we have some peer group also, there they were telling that your CGPA will matter. They will start questioning you from 95 to 78 to 6 CGPA. So it is all the way going down. And even in my CAP interviews, one of the interview asked me like, so you have scored in 12th 95, in 10th you have scored 95, in 12th you have scored 78, and graduation you have scored 6.5. So what you're planning for MBA? 5 CGPA.
Yeah.
Like this, they were trying to grill me, but there also I got like I took the coaching. I have taken a lot of PI mocks as well.
Good.
So there they told me how to handle it, and I have done a lot of extracurricular. Maybe I was not very good in undergraduation marks, but I have participated and I have won even NPC Mr. Karnataka 2024. So even I have a lot of extracurricular things to tell them about, and I had my own online website as well. So I had a lot of stuff to tell them, because of which they were very happy with me.
Okay. So you think you handled this gap year and your low CGPA and all by showcasing your bright side of extracurriculars, which were pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now coming to OMITs. Okay, first exam you gave was CAT.
Yes,
What
sir.
was the next exam you gave?
NMAT
NMAT. How much did you score?
231.
Okay, good score. And then after that?
After that was SNAP.
And you scored 98% in SNAP.
98.7. Yes, sir.
Very good, man. Excellent score.
Yes, sir.
Again, SNAP is different from CAT, right? So how did you prepare for SNAP?
So I think when a person starts preparing for CAT, they indirectly prepare for all these omits. Only the thing was, first I want to give CAT, because the reason I started the MBA exam was for CAT. So on 30th, I think, was the paper. So the moment I was done with the CAT exam, I started taking mocks of NMAT and SNAP as well. And I think the questions are much easier, just that you have to be a little faster.
Correct, yeah.
So I changed the strategies a little, but and I was very quick at solving questions. So that thing helped me in SNAP. Like, it is mostly speed-based exam. So there I was able to solve it very fast. So in mocks also I got to know, like, okay, my speed is good, so I can expect better result in that.
So how was your interview for SCMHRD and all?
Yeah, SCMHRD interview went very nice. So basically they have a group exercise and then they have the interview. The group exercise also, like in mock interviews, they told me, like, if you start the topic, whatever topic if you get, and if you start the topic, if you introduce the topic, you get some extra points for that.
Okay.
And the topic which came, so that was very relevant for me.
What
So
was the topic?
So I don't remember, but it was about some electric vehicle.
Okay.
So it was some, it's usually a problem to solve. You have to
Good.
categorize something and you have to give the priority to each of the topics. I don't remember exactly for that,
Okay.
but it was around some electric vehicle. So I started the topic. I even concluded the topic.
Very nice.
And I made a lot of good entries. Like, not so much also that they get this thing frustrated, but a good number of entries. And in PI, I told about all my journey. Like, whatever was there, I was being very honest to them and I told everything. Yeah, and I converted it in first merit list only.
Very good. No, in general, what I feel is many people are always worried of things in their profile. Okay. But I always feel if the story is nice, okay, that is actually an advantage. Like, even if it looks like, okay, this is a disadvantage, if you are able to convince them, if you are able to set the tone of the interview, okay, about your own profile in a decent way, that is actually an advantage. The reason it is an advantage is because you can stand out easily. If you have a very vanilla profile and you are not able to stand out amongst the crowd, it is difficult in an interview, because if you're looking at it from the perspective of the panelists, they are interviewing one person after the other, after the other, after the other, okay? So at the end of the day, if they're able to remember who you are, then you should know that, okay, I've done a good job. Obviously, they should remember in a good way, okay, in a positive way. But if, say, you have the same vanilla profile and you're not able to stand out very clearly, then I think it might not be so good. But I think in your case, if you're able to convince them that, okay, you messed up, okay, but you also achieved something and you realize that you messed up and you will never repeat it again, I think that is actually a very interesting story, and I don't think people should feel very underconfident about it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So one thing I wanted to tell you is, one thing I wanted to know from you is, sometimes I ask this question often to all the aspirants. What is the one thing that you liked about Cracku? Okay, and also about your CAT journey, I want to know any good thing that you did, which you want students to repeat, and any mistake that you made, which you don't want them to repeat.
Yes, sir. So the one thing I liked about Cracku is study room. I relied heavily on the study room.
Very nice.
So I have solved like more than 3,000 questions in quants from
nice.
study room only.
Yeah.
And I was VRC, like almost all the topics I have covered. So
Very nice.
in the span of 7 months, I was studying 8-10 hours only from study room.
Excellent.
So that helped me a lot. So I relied only on that. And the reason the percentile jump happened is only because of that study room.
Very nice. Yeah.
And one mistake which I did was not starting the mocks early. So what I did was, I'm a person who was not very good at studies. I'm below average, you can say. So just to sit in front of table and to study, even that was very difficult. So in first month, I planned it that way. Like, I can't solve. I'm not able to sit. So I'll first watch the concept videos.
Good.
So that will develop my even the sitting habit. So I used to just watch the concept videos, note down the logic. From second month, I started practicing. So but the mock part, I was very afraid of. Like the moment the syllabus was complete, I thought I'm done with CAT exam. But when I took the first mock, I realized like no, that it's a different kind of battle you are fighting. So then the thing is, yeah, the mock I should have started earlier.
One thing I'm interested to know is, see, if you feel that you're not good at studies, but clearly you put in so much effort this time for CAT. So how are you able to motivate yourself? What is basically the motivation to do MBA?
So the reason I wanted to do MBA because I was in my engineering days, I was a personal trainer also. So along with my studies, I was having like 7 hours of shift in as a fitness trainer as well. So there I was trying to build some community in fitness only. And I was trying to grow it, but I could not do it. I even started my own online website also, but eventually after some time it stopped. So that motivated me like, okay, MBA might help you to get to know more about the business and other stuff. And then you can enter. And upon that, I was 4 to 5 years of engineering, so I could not get shortlisted in other jobs also. So these things motivated me a lot to pursue MBA and CAT.
Very nice. So how is your family feeling now? Now that you have...
Yeah, so now they are proud about it. Like the child has grown, like he has matured now. So before that, they were not very happy with my engineering, 5 years of engineering and other stuff. Now they are very happy with that.
Very nice, man. Where did you study? You studied in Bangalore, but I was talking about your preparation for your CAT exam.
I went to my hometown and studied there. I didn't want any distraction and other stuff like to worry about. So I just went to hometown. I put in like 8 months. I was there only. I was just studying there. And other.
What is your hometown?
Patna.
Patna. Okay. And the reason I'm asking is because if I'm just trying to picture from your parents' viewpoint, okay, were they like supportive of CAT or were they supportive of your, because they could see that you are putting in so much effort, but it is not like a government job, right? And I know that many parents would want their students or their children to get into a government job. So was there any like pressure there or?
Before there was no expectation because 5 years of engineering. But later on when I cracked CAT, so now they are telling me to pursue UPSC as well.
No.
So yeah, that is there. The government job thing is always there for any parent. So I think, yeah, but now they are pushing for UPSC as well.
But okay, good. I'm very happy with you. I'm actually very inspired also because many times when I hear of these stories, okay, I feel very good. Normally, when we talk to toppers, they have already scored say 98 percentile once, and then they have gone to 99.5 the next time or 99.6, which itself is a pretty big jump. Okay, I get it. But somebody who has scored 60, okay, having the conviction and the motivation that no, I'm going to put in so many hours, I am going to, like you are saying, solve so many questions from study room that I'm going to crack CAT next year. Just having that belief and that motivation is very inspiring. Okay, so I'm very happy for you. Again, an unsolicited advice, but put in the same effort even in SCMHRD because this is a great opportunity and you worked so hard to come here, right? And you have to put that effort again for 2 years, then you'll get the real fruit. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm very happy. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Okay.